your Pokemon's having a hard time getting through. And a little... Back at Luna and Solana, you guys have been exploring the cave for quite some time. Solana stopping you guys almost every 4 seconds to check on one thing or another. Really just bugging you at this point.
Does your arm hurt? No. Is it itchy? No. Is it burning? No.
Well, are you sweaty? Here, I've got some baby wipes. You know, I remember last time you always carry some baby wipes, right, sis? And she starts trying to get at your arm a little bit.
Oh, stop it. Jesus.
Well, hold on. No, get back here as you guys start walking through the cave.
Suzaku blocker.
No, I've been Suzaku blocked.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to put the flute and the thing away so we have less things to carry.
That's fine.
Because we have all these weird objects.
As you start walking through the cave, like I said, Solana's just kind of babying you. And you make your way through just fine. And Solana, once again, just goes, hey, wait. And you can see ahead of you, in this corridor, another one of those tables.
Ooh.
And she looks at you and says, well, should I go? Maybe I could get on this trial too, and you can, you could take a break.
I don't need a break. I'm fine. Come on, we'll go together.
She cautiously just follows. She says, well, I don't... She stops you, and she says, hold on. Like, first
What?
with this... No. First you get mixed up in what is literally an explosive event that, didn't kill any people. It at least killed a ton of Pokemon, didn't it?
It did, but I saved as many as I could.
Well, I don't want to say I don't care about the Pokemon, but I care way more about you. Your Pokemon's having a hard time getting through. And a little... It eventually kind of pushes Appa through.
Sorry, Appa.
And she says, hold on, I wasn't entirely truthful with you. I came here because I need one of two things. And I talked to Mom about this, and I talked to Dad, and they said, we got one or two options now. Either you come home with me, or I join your party.
But don't the Rangers need you back at home?
Sod off with them. They can handle it without me, but the family, we can't handle it without you.
I mean, I don't mind you joining, but I can't leave now, sis. There's so much to do right now. I mean, my friend's been kidnapped by God knows what. Got this weird flute thing going on. I mean, I can't leave. I can't leave now.
She says, no, and that's just the thing. You always jumped before you looked, and you got yourself caught up in what can only be said as like an instant death thing. Like, not everyone walks out of these okay, Luna. And Plusle kind of pops up on her shoulder, nodding knowledgeably.
I mean, I didn't join the Rangers to play it safe, sis. I did it to save, to help people. And if that means getting caught in a little danger, then, I mean, I gotta do my duty. That's what you did, right?
Yes, but...
I mean, you've left home many times, and we were worried about you, too, when you were going after Deoxys and a bunch of other things, but you came back.
Yeah, okay, a Deoxys here, just...
Like... I mean, I fought like 4 Deoxyses, but whatever.
she laughs despite herself, says, oh, you gotta show me up again, huh? Just come on out here, just pass my rank immediately, not... any sort of thing. You're way too young to be thrown into this.
The point is, sis, I'm almost 20. I mean, I've done so much here, and I think I'm doing okay. And I understand I need to be careful. And if that means you gotta stay with my party so I can prove that to you more, then so be it. But I'm not going back home.
She thinks, okay, but we're not doing any more of these mystic... I want to... You told me your friend was hurt, right? And they're kidnapped, and you want to help them?
Yes, we have to save Scarlet.
Okay, what about after that? Can you come home after that?
I'll think about it.
She says, that's all I want for now. She kind of mutters under her breath as you head forward and reach the platform. All right. You approach the platform, and on it, you see a small jewel. And taking just a quick glance at it, it appears to be a pearl.
Sweet money.
As you approach the pearl, your bracelet lights up.
Ooh.
Oh.
Solana just looks carefully, doesn't stop you, but just says, okay, just don't... I guess you gotta grab it, don't you? All right.
I'll poke it with the flute.
You poke it with the flute. It rattles a little.
Okay, I think it's fine.
She backs up, and Plusle gets into a fighting position, and she readies her styler and says, okay, well, I mean, if this is a trial, and I'm going to assume these are roughly the same thing, right? So let's get ready for a fight.
Okay. Whoa. I'm sorry. Susan Combuskin's bar was right next to Mamoswine, so I'm like, why is Combuskin's bar so big?
He learned a lot from the last fight.
Okay. I carefully pick up the stone.
All right. Just like last time, when you pick up the stone, you hear whispers, like, just coming from the cavern in general. It says, welcome to the second part of the Trial of Wisdom. And this time, rather than popping up 2 shadow Pokemon, some familiar-looking people appear behind you.
Behind us?
Oh, behind, as in away from the altar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're attacking us from behind.
All right, behind you is Jade and Scarlet, and they just kind of walk forward, and Scarlet asks a question, and she asks you. Solana, looks at them and looks at you and says, well, obviously these are from this trial, right? So let's...
That's my friend that's been kidnapped. That's Scarlet.
Oh, good. Mission accomplished. She can come home now, right?
No, she shouldn't be here.
All right. Scarlet holds up a hand and says, this is from Grandia in the Discord. Thank you, Grandia.
Great game.
Huh?
Great game.
Yeah.
Granny?
Grandia.
Oh.
Grandia.
She says 2 words, and like her mouth moves, and you can feel air come out. But these 2 words have just been kind of redacted by the magic of the room. So 2 words, then the rest of the riddle follows. Blank, blank does the dark stone of fright. Float, float does the bright stone of night. Stand between us and you'll find a mark in your hand of what's to bind. Who are we?
Can you write that down?
Okay. Actually, I apologize. This was not the world-ending clue that I thought it was. Never mind. The full riddle is: dance, dance does the dark stone of fright. Float, float does the bright stone of night. Stand between us, and you'll come to find a mark on your hand that has come to bind. Who are we?
Oh, this.
Solana looks at you and says, I have no idea. Maybe some kind of legendary. Dance, dance. Is it Dancy, maybe? Float, float. Dancy and Flotsam? I've got no idea. Make a perception check or something.
Oh, but I'm stupid.
No. You have a feeling that this is more tied to Scarlet's past. This is relevant to Scarlet's past.
Okay,
I think that's a fair hint.
How do I have?
I will give you some time, but if you want, I can give you Jade's riddle too.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I was only paying attention to her. Oh, wait, do I have to answer both their riddles?
Correct.
Stuart?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Each of them has a riddle. Great.
Each of them has a riddle.
Cool. I bet hers is not as hard, but...
All right.
It doesn't matter. I have to solve both of them.
This one is from Cygnus. I lay quiet, hiding from any lure, biding my time to grow into the queen of scales. Who am I?
Is that a Phoebus?
Jade smiles and disappears.
Okay, so the last one was the Guardian. Each one of these things seems to relate to me somewhat.
Solana looks at you and says, okay, so obviously if this trial is giving you something about your friends into their past, the last one was about a Phoebus. Does that mean anything?
Yeah, because she has a Milotic.
Okay, what does that one have?
She has...
Something about dancing and floating and standing in between?
Oh, she has a Soul Rock. So, is it Soul Rock and Lunatone?
Scarlet smiles and disappears.
Holy shit! That was a good one.
All right, Solana looks at you and says, "Wow, well done. Okay." You look around, and the pearl just flies up to your bracelet and locks into it. It is yours.
Oh, what is it? Is it a Z crystal?
It is not a Z crystal. It is a pearl.
Oh, it's just a pearl.
It's just a pearl.
Great. We're gonna have some money after this. Okay.
As you guys are walking through.
Okay, so let's keep tracking.
Yeah. As you're going through, Solana just kind of talks to you a little more and says, "Wow, that was real good. It looks like this trial, however, is made more for you than for me. It stands to reason, I guess."
I appreciate you being here with me, though, Solana. I mean, it's always
it's great having someone pitch in my ear. Now I know how Lavi feels. And that's her big revelation.
Stop picking on Lavi.
I guess I could be tough to some of my friends too.
She laughs and says,
"But I know it's out of consideration for my friends."
Solana just says, I don't know what you're on about, but I'm sure that you got it from me. I'm sure that, you learned from me. I'm sorry I'm always like this. You are right. Mom and Dad was never... come to think of it, Mom and Dad was never this protective with me. What the hell? Is this an older sibling thing? She just starts thinking.
Yeah, people always care for the baby.
Oh, this is
true.
Oh, they couldn't wait to get rid of me. She just starts like, oh no, you go out and be a career woman, but no, not your sister Luna. No, I'm sorry, sis. I don't mean that.
It's fine. Like we come back to Lavi and then we come back and say, and you know what else? Mom never got me that Christmas present that I wanted.